You wonder how I knew. Yeah. Hey, this is Clay Nelson Life Balance. And before the break, we were talking about, how do we stay complete? What do we have to do? And number one was full and complete communication everywhere, all the time. Express your appreciation to those who have made a difference for you. Or, when you have an upset with someone, clean it up. Two was give up your assumptions. Assumptions will just get you into trouble. So when you catch yourself doing damage out of a lack of communication, make it right. So give up your assumptions. And number four was, number three is be present to where you leave others. You got to make sure that you're very, very clear and present to, if you're leaving somebody in a bad place and you know it, do something about it. Don't just walk away. Don't own Bite Me. Bite Me doesn't get you anywhere but alone and wrong, okay? And the last one was be your word. That's the integrity of a relationship. You actually have to do what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to quit doing something, quit it. If you say you're going to start something, get going. Be your word, okay? So now I've got a caller. What do we got?
Hey, Clay, this is Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Well, I want to take the opportunity at the start of this call to say, I've been listening to your show, I think, almost from the beginning. I don't think quite at the beginning. But anyway, I just want you to know how much I'm really going to miss listening to you weekly. And so I wanted to take this opportunity to ask you a last question.
Okay, good.
You're talking about basically what I get, or what I'm getting out of it, is how to get past, like a hurt, basically.
Yeah.
And for me, I guess that's what I'm getting out of the incomplete, when I made my list.
Mm-hmm.
And so how do you deal with someone who says they've moved past a hurt? They say they're complete, but they really aren't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what do you do with that?
Okay, there's only one thing you can do is give them time. All right, and if you're done giving them time, then you have to, say, hey, I got to tell you, it feels like you're still judging me through this past experience, or that you still have something going on, because it just feels like that. And just ask them, and put it in first person. Put it to them in a way that says, hey, this is how I feel that you're feeling. And I don't want to be right or wrong or anything. I just want to clean it up. So is it true? Is it you're still feeling some of the old stuff?
Okay.
And give them a chance to say in a non-confrontive way, I didn't realize it, but maybe I am. Okay. Or give them a chance to say, gee, no, I'm not. And then you got to give it up.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
See, a lot of times making room for somebody to grow is all about you getting out of the way and quit being right about it.
Gee, I never have that problem.
Oh, yeah. No. But anyway, thanks for listening to me for the last 2.5 years. I didn't even know you were out there, so.
Yeah, well, I kind of like to be an anonymous kind of quiet listener, but I figured it was time to step out there a little bit and give you the acknowledgement I think you deserve. So,
well, thank you.
Thanks for being out there, and I'm going to be watching for you. I hope to come across you some other time.
Yeah, go to NewsHawk. Go to, do you ever read any construction magazines? I'll have lots of articles in there. But I'm still going to be doing a lot of podcasting. I'm going to be doing a lot of articles in my newsletter. I mean, you've been getting the newsletter. You know about my website, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
So go take a look at that, and I'll be out there. Believe me, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stir it up.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye.
All right. So, I just got to say, how much time do I have left in this segment?
About 4 minutes.
4 minutes. Okay. So I just got to say, I want to say thank you to a bunch of people, all right? I've been hosting the Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour here at KZSB AM for 2.5 years, and we've produced over 104, 105 shows, something like that. And you have to understand, producing a show means you write it, you put it together, you listen to it, you make the next one better, you got to make sure that next week's show isn't exactly the same as this week's show, and then you want to keep things current with what's going on in current, views in current times. Excuse me. And we've done a lot of work in putting these shows together and making the difference that we're committed to make. So I just want to say, that the reason I say we is it comes out of the great team that I have that does everything from the production of the show, the writing of the shows, me getting me here, making sure I'm dressed right, my hair's right, all the other stuff, because we do video it and put it up on YouTube. So I want to say thanks to my team. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to Lisa Headley, because she's the producer. She's the one that moves all the dials and makes all the electrics work and everything else. And also to Jaron Piltz. Jaron Piltz was here for a long time before Lisa took over, and he did a great job too. And I want you to know how much I appreciate what you're doing to make sure that the shows run smoothly and that I stay on time and that we do the job that we're supposed to do, and you keep me from getting in too much trouble, So thank you. And Diego, I want to say thanks to you for, the show is in the 21st century and live streaming video and for getting the show up on YouTube each week. So you're awesome, dude. Thanks, man. All right. And to the station owner, Wendy McCall, and to the station manager, Les Carroll, thank you for the opportunity. This has been a blast. Now, and to the CNLB team, all right? And that's Susan. Susan, thanks for putting up with me for for as long as you have, and I wish you nothing but the best in where you end up and where you go. Beth, you're not going anywhere, and that's the way it is, kiddo. So thanks for keeping me organized and for being there every week and for helping me write the shows and for making sure I don't forget anything and God knows what, And you can't go anywhere either, right? I want to make sure that you're around and you do the eulogy. So it's all about what's going on, and it's all about how we get things together. I also want to thank Richard Dugan, who's a big part of KZSB AM 1290. He's the guy that manages a lot of what goes on here for the phone calls that come in and do all the stuff that's going on. So, Richard, you're awesome, dude. So I got some more thank yous I want to do and some other things I want to talk about when we get back. How much time we got? 2 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to go on a break now. When we get back, it'll give me an extra 1 minute, so I have 7 minutes to complete my last show. So you're listening to Clay Nelson Life Balance Hour on KZSB AM 1290. Get on back.